looks okay, but their lineup looks very squishy and very vulnerable. I think Tomato has to get incredibly farmed this game.
Yeah, Saberlight is just going to eat people alive. There's no one really stopping him from just doing what he wants.
Not until TB's farmed, at least.
That time of the season, obviously, the two turns that are going to count the most, obviously.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Everybody's looking at Liquid and kind of the shape they're going to put.
Well, we're going to see the fights break out here instead in the jungle as, well, kind of favoring the side of Liquid so far, but Skem is on this Bane who trades incredibly well. Blood Grenade is out. He's going to hide in the trees here, bide himself as much time as possible, but Insania, unfortunate high ground miss, but it will still be first blood for Skem. Pops a Fairy Fire, waiting till his next Nightmare. With a cooldown, it's up, but there's the Shadow Realm. Boxy will get the kill. A nice trade. So Nisha trying to shove this wave to contest the Power Rune. It's going to spawn bottom a Nightmare. Actually going to put them in a really rough spot. They will drop the coil. They're going to fort the wave to try and absorb as much of this Edict as possible. Boxy with a really nice Bramble, and Yopaj is the one who has to bail out of this fight. He's solo. Nisha looking to find a return kill here onto Hellscream, and they get it. Now Skem in trouble. One Astral Step available. That should be enough of a slow. And with the Shadow Word, they will wake him up, and Nisha will find himself another kill here in just a moment. That is a huge turn of events. And the Howl, like you said, there it is.
2 assists on the Lycan, that is gold. So they could decide to answer the pressure top.
Hellscream kind of hiding off onto the side, but they will walk right into him. And with the Edict, he does a decent amount of damage, but Nisha just needs one more auto attack. Will Astral Step to secure it for himself.
It's too much. Great synergy, honestly, between the Void Spirit and the Lycan. I really like the Howl plus Void Spirit combo. I mean, he's an experienced Lash player. He's actually very good on the hero. I'm really curious to see how he's going to find footing in this game.
Okay, this is a really nice rotation in from Skem. Fiend's Grip into the Black Hole.
Great
and
kill.
Mickey, his first death of the game there. He feels somewhat safe enough.
Yeah, Bane is playing with him, but I don't think they realize there's like a smoke wraparound.
They're just going to drop the Golem. In comes Nisha as well. Divine Llama pump fakes the Black Hole for a moment there, realizes there's just no team fight coming his way, so he will go ahead, take on down. But Divine Llama actually dying to the Wolf and the Eidolon that came out here. I think he's dead. He just needs one more good auto attack. He makes it into the trees. It's going to be very close. The Shadow Word healing is doing so much work. No way. He actually gets out of here.
Yeah, he's going to live. It was a close one, honestly. Nice convert from the Enigma. Are they going to get the... Lash is just desperately trying to figure out what to do this game.
Dark Willow, very happy to see you walk one-on-one up into the high ground. As they now look for Skem, double Astral Step into the Remnant, and they're just going to deliver another kill over to Mickey. And this is a brand new Deso, so he's immediately stacked some charges up on this.
Yeah, that was smooth by Nisha.
Just scouting him out with the Wolves. He's got a Helm of the Overlord, so your Dominator creep's just not super valued. There comes the Howl. The wraparound from Nisha. I don't even know how he got there.
Yeah, how is he? What's he doing?
Gonna go ahead and pop the Black Hole, but instantly canceled by the Golem as Tomato will come in, try to clean up some of these creeps. Leshrac once again going one-on-one here with Boxy. He does not manage to come out ahead. Tomato will find himself a kill, but Divine Llama is still dying on the back end of this fight. Just to the summons. Yopaj comes in, trying to do what he can here, but you do have an Aegis being able to bail out Nisha if he needs it. The Coil committed to instantly pop it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, they do have Fiend's Grip, actually.
I was going to say, how do you cancel the Fiend's Grip? They actually can't. Warlock's got nothing left in the tank. The Silence is enough as well.
Good TP, good target focus.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. No! Alright, Hellscream got levels.
Redemption, redemption.
He's got some revenge there. Now, can they bring down the Terrorblade? They need to silence him a second time. He gets the Manta right into that Sunder. Tomato fully reset here. The question is, can they get out? Shapeshift coming through here from Saberlight, but can he? I don't know if you can dive this by yourself. He doesn't really have a team behind him. He's looking at Divine Llama. And he's going to get caught here from the Croaker. The stun Mickey with a blink on forward. And with this, Divine Llama realizes he's dead.
Nice stun. Very nice usage of the neutral creep there by Saberlight. It looked a bit awkward at first, but he knew what he was doing.
All right, smoked up on Shopify here.
Yeah, good awareness by both teams. Obviously, Tormentor is an objective that both teams can claim right now, especially, I mean, actually both teams are equally good at taking it.
Oh, Mickey just blinks into 3. Nightmare will keep him alive for the moment on Skem, but Hellscream's trying to find the kill. Mickey gets 2. Just so much damage coming in from him, and now the puck in trouble. Boxy blinks and aggressively helps finish the kill. Nisha just going to chase off Tomato, and now Divai Llama has to find an exit, but he's not going to be able to. Surrounded by the side of Shopify.
Probably true in almost every case. If your supports are going to be the first ones to get initiated on and die from the very beginning, the fight is almost always lost.
Yeah. Skem tries to make a Nightmare play on her Saberlight, wakes himself up immediately, and now just running away from this Wolf.
Lycan versus Bane, in a nutshell. If you wondered why the pick, this is why.
Yeah, this hurts. It's just painful to watch. There's just nothing you can do.
At the end of the day, like, Bane players deserve it, I think.
What about Puck players? They deserve that. Nisha just a solo kill in the mid lane. Black Hole just dropped from Divai Llama in the trees. He had no idea it was there. Towering over the supports in this game.
Yeah, he's been killing creep waves. Like, he has 50 CS. Like, the Void Spirit is running around a lot, and probably Warlock has been...
Oh my god.
Wow, that is quick.
That was so fast. Tomato stuck here inside the Bramble, forced to pop the Manta and run. Curse Crown will stun him.
It's going to be in trouble here.
They're going to jump into the other side. Puck able to dodge out the Silence 4. Now Saberlight underneath the tower. Taking some damage from the Malefice. Puck going to blink away knowing that they're just scouting for them.
Yeah, they might have not timed the Black Hole, so they're not sure when it comes back. Nice kill from the Puck. Important one, solo XP.
I thought he blinked back to the tower. He actually blinked aggressively and killed the Dark Willow. That's actually sick play.
Yeah, he's hard to catch. Do they have shard on TA? Let me check that. Yeah, the TA does have shard, so that's another thing Puck has to worry about at this point. It's not easy for Shopify like to actually find an angle on them.
Well, we'll see. Silence here. Puck caught for the moment. They just followed up. He just dies. Half HP kill from Mickey. As Hellscream doing his best to try and maybe scout someone behind, but he gets found by a ward.
Yeah, who's scouting who right now?
Yeah, right?
Okay, he's out. Blink on Enigma, so that's something to factor in. You know, he could get a clutch Black Hole, especially if he jumps over. Yeah.
Dude, the supports just cannot survive. I was going to say the supports, but that's actually Divai Llama. That's their off lane is just dead instantly. And Hellscream forced to just retreat completely. Dude, Saberlight's micro with Lycan Wolves is so nuts. He's always on top of finding these heroes. Insania came through the Twin Gate. Hellscream there to pick him off, but here comes Nisha once again, and Puck just 2-shot. Now Terrorblade in some trouble. Manta comes out just to remove a silence, but he gets feared away. Pops the Sunder, but Nisha able to just survive it anyway. 3 dead on Shopify as the trade is covered there as he kills the courier. Skem trying his hardest to hide in the trees here, does not want to get revealed, and I think they might see him. Skem.
He's fine.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. Tries to Nightmare himself over the cliff. Does not quite work. Meanwhile, on the other side towards the river, they do get a solo kill. Hellscream able to take down the Dark Willow.
That's what the Lesh was about. It was all for this moment. That's just BM, to keep the double gem on yourself.
Yeah, right?
It's just
He's like,
BM.
I don't even need all my item slots. What are you going to do? Saberlight actually caught out here.
Big
Tomato.
kill.
A lot of damage.
Meta was clicked, so they really want to fight now. No coil, unfortunately, but it's up in 5 seconds, so they might be in trouble.
Nisha with the Manta. Astral steps away. Hellscream trying his best to chase here on this Leshrac. They know the Age is going to get consumed here in Mickey. Now needs to be careful. Jump in. Dark Willow gets her revenge as she takes down the Leshrac, but Warlock will not be as lucky. Divai Llama needs to gap close, needs to find a black hole target. Boxy gonna burn here potentially just to the Witchblade, forced to Yules to survive. And with this,
I mean, not bad, not bad. They got, 3 kills. The Lycan kill especially was, worth a lot.
So on the classic, I'm helping.
You gotta know at least, he could be worse.
Okay, Tormentor pops. They're going to use this as a potential opening to go for the Void Spirit, but just Terrorize completely stops this Fiend's Grip. Do they have the damage to finish him off? They do. Enough silence will be able to bring down this first hero. The question is, can you get more? Your Puck needs a little bit of help. Boxy's going to fall.
All right.
Mega creeps to boot. It is time for Liquid to try and end this game. We'll see how easy that's going to be is there's the wolf bite onto Nisha. He's just going to jump right up onto the high ground, but can they bring down Tomato? It's not even close.
My goodness.
90 seconds without your only farmed hero and into the immediate GG, right? And, like, there's just absolutely no hope at that point.
Lycan Axe, baby. Plus the Reven's Brooch on the Lycan, like on the Void Spirit against the TB. Like TB's armor means nothing against this item.
I mean, I think once Shopify Rebellion lays the wall and the coil down, they wanted an offlaner that just allows them to stand in the fray and just have the
really
auras. And yeah, I like this Lifestealer pick a lot more than the Terrorblade pick last game. I think it synergizes much better with their lineup. Team Liquid's.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you at least have the facet, which allows you to have, a little bit more value out of your Chaos Bolt.
Definitely.
But we're going to see a big fight here breaking out at the Rune, and we'll see if you can get away. This Elder Titan got a huge Spirit onto 3, and with this, Hellscream will be first blood for Nisha. Not the start you want, as Boxy will continue to chase, using the Pixie Dust to heal up a ton of HP here as well. And, yeah, 2-0 at the Rune.
Yeah, tough start.
Pretty value.
Yeah, I think the triangle is like to be expected.
Yeah.
But this is like one of the first time I've seen somebody run all the way to the back caps
Yeah, right. Block the other two on the side.
Like, come on, man.
All Skem with the tree plant. What? All right.
Nice one.
Wait. Did he actually eat the tree? He had to, right? Okay.
I think he had to, like right before he died. It's like, I'll take this with me.
Yeah. Bottom lane Saberlight, able to just walk away. This is one of the other things that's actually interesting in the Dazzle matchup. There's no way he double Astral Steps for that, right?
No,
I don't think he does.
Maybe too risky, because if Puck happens to hit 6, like he's 1 versus 3, it's like, you know, you gotta know your limits. But it is impressive to see that how with like a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of help, how much of a difference it can make.
Yeah. Trying his best to dodge out the inevitable gank here from Mickey, just TPing in.
Already playing on the enemy side, he's level 8, he's having a great game, controlling the runes. He's not getting the best runes, luckily for Shopify. But,
That's true.
Yeah, applying a lot of pressure already.
Top side, Divine Llama desperately trying to grab Insania. He's got to be very careful to dodge this Wrath of Nature, but maybe okay, there it is, finally coming through. A little bit of a delay, but honestly, the Wall of Replica Illusion gets him a double kill.
Everybody's dying.
Okay, there's 6 heroes dead.
2 fights at the same time.
Is Puck gonna come down here or no? Does he maybe doesn't feel like he needs to?
Yeah, no. And another dive.
Wow, this time going for Scam. Nisha not leaving. Mickey coming in now as well. Yopaj is here. Nice stun. But they're not going to chase for any more. They know they don't have the damage, even with the coil and Hellscream. They're just going to give him up.
Yeah, they're going to have to give the star away. Like, there's like just too much commitment from Liquid, and it's just hard to stop the heroes. I mean, that is the strength of Nature Prophet. It's from the carry position, it's probably the highest base carry you can play with.
Yeah.
He's just happy to connect. He's maxing Sprout. He has like so much spell damage at this point in the game, so...
Oh no. He gets the amplify damage here on Nisha, and now Yopaj has to run for the hills. Insania trying to chase after him.
Nice
Does
dodge.
get the orb to the low ground. Very nice. Drops the coil as well, knowing he needs to expend everything to try and survive, but they've got another stop, but he still manages to die.
Oh my god, there's so much damage. Like, they're playing this so well, and they're... Yeah, I don't know how much Liquid's gonna get phased by the XD, because I'm pretty sure they're happy with what's going on in this game, but you know, you gotta take every win you can.
To be fair, like, this is... Tomato's a very PMA, very honest, like, very fun guy.
Yeah.
He's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Mickey topside getting punished, trying to TP in, but can they finish the kill before he TP's out? He dies just at the last second.
So close.
Thanks to that wall. Hellscream now level 6 will use that to dodge out some damage here from the Dark Willow, but they will still be able to finish the chase.
Alright, I mean, they forced a lot of TP stops, so not only did they kill the Prophet, but they also like drag the attention away from the Puck and from the Nyx. What about the Radiant challenge? How is it looking? It's actually rather close, but Nyx is leading. Nyx is definitely leading.
Insania trying to get away from the Croaker, who's got his name written on this stun, but he's not going to get in range. Nisha managed to stop it, and another massive Wrath of Nature.
So much damage.
He'll have another surge, tries to survive. Nisha
1
just
second
needs
to step.
one more. Oh, he gets caught from the creep. All right, that's a Liquid fan if I've ever seen.
Just some balance. You know, the creeps are like, we've been helping this guy for a while now. You know, it's only justice that we, you know.
the creeps really are Liquid fans. Just Centaur's dying wish just stunned the whole group of them.
Honestly, I do want to mention that I think Darcy has been applying a decent amount of pressure. Despite the big... Is he going to live it down? But, you know, split wasted.
Okay. Topside, though, getting aggressive as well, as they will go ahead and find a kill onto one support. Coil's going to snap. They have the silence to follow it up, but you need a lot more damage for this. And it's just not quite there. Boxy coming through as well, looking for a Bramble into a Terrorize. It's going to catch both. Oh, no. Divine Llama on a sliver of HP. He's going to make it out. Can Yopaj do it as well? Actually, Mickey instead TP's in aggressively, finishes the job on the Darkseer. So you get out on Yopaj, but...
Like Nyx, Darkseer, these are heroes that are going to enjoy being on top of him, no matter how fat he is.
They're going to go for a Sprout play here. Divine Llama maybe trying to bait Mickey out a little bit, but that's a little too much baiting, maybe.
A little too much baiting.
A little too much baiting.
Mickey knows his limits,
yeah.
And you have to think about the magic damage output. I'm really curious about the Void Spirit shard. Like, why was it picked up that early?
It's a really good farming tool, I will say. Like, the new shard is pretty interesting in the fact that it can just, you can just throw it on a creep camp and it kills it, the whole camp, and you just walk away from it. To be able to, you know, maybe accomplish a little bit more with these summons in the fights.
Yeah. I think they're, you know, like, the way Liquid lineup works is like whoever kind of show their face just gets like kind of, you know, killed right away. So the scouting is going to be helpful from the Helm of Dawn too.
Skem top wave gets found out. Nice remnant there from Nisha, preventing any healing coming through at the end as well.
Dazzle also went for the shard, like first item.
Yeah, they're going to try and gank this though. They're bringing the whole team. They have the leash as well to follow it up, and they've got him. Boxy now going to try and TP on out. Vacuum to cancel, absolutely. Big Terrorize dodged out here from Yopaj and Divine Llama. That's a double kill right before Tormentor as well. If they can hold that side of the map. Liquid in a similar scenario too.
It's going to be a big fight coming for the Tormentor.
Yeah, smoke's going to pop there. Instant Shadow Realm here to buy some space. And Skem's going to pop the ult right away as Boxy's going to get stunned up onto the backside. Lifestealer is there to try and buy himself some time, but can Dazzle keep himself alive? He needs a grave. Will he get it? It's not going to be in time. You've lost both supports. Tomato, it's up to you, man. You've got to do some damage, but there's just no help. 3 dead.
Yeah, what a stomp by Insania.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's going to be given to you, then, you know, you're going to take it. I mean, it's looking good. It's looking really good for Liquid. And this Prophet is getting out of control, man. He's 18,000 gold net worth.
Oh, that Earth Splitter's going to do some damage. He gets the rage off. He doesn't have an invest option.
Yeah. This one hurts.
Liquid just show up in force.
No XD this time around.
Yeah. I mean, he could. Right? He could still type the XD. No one's stopping you.
He has a lot of time to do so. 40 seconds, actually.
We're going to see them go for the novel projection here. He's got the shallow grave. He knows he's in trouble. Going to try and do his best to heal himself through this, but the side of Liquid not really going to let him escape. One more clap there from Saberlight to secure the kill. Yeah, and he can still build into one eventually, right? Like, he could go to BKB. I've even seen some people, like, go back for... like late game dispersers, not as much on Lifestealer, but it is like another offensive, you know, utility and dispel.
Yeah, for sure. They're on the hunt trying to find the bug.
Yeah, it seems they have very much found him. He does get out for a second, a nice vacuum onto the team, and Puck with the coil. Yopaj does manage to get out, but Nisha is hasted, trying to chase after him here, and Yopaj not looking good for him. Hellscream on the backside of the fight. They get an Infest here as well, trying to chase down Insania.
What's our dead?
Gore Storm gets him. Okay, hold up. Shopify, can you get out of this fight though? Mickey, he's popped the BKB. Never mind, Puck. Deleted. As now Skem trying to get away here. The tail end of this split. As Mickey TPs aggressively to try and find the kill. And now it's just Tomato, Divine Llama, Skem actually healing a ton.
We're gonna have the shard on CK, it's not there yet. Okay, they're gonna go to Rush now, so they're gonna have to make a decision. Do you fight this or do you let go? Mickey is bleeding items and he happened to bleed like a Skadi now.
Well, shows up to take a watcher, instantly dies to Nisha. So, I mean, they're scouting it, they know what's going on here.
He could buy back if they want to fight the Rush pit.
I mean, it's all on your vacuum initiation. Yopaj is going to go in, look for an opening. They do get the wall down. It's going to create a pretty strong illusion here, and they need to deal with this. As Tomato, he's inside the pit. Mickey starting to fall pretty low. The Earth Splitter, it's inside the trees. It's going to be picked up for the moment, but Mickey is still pretty damn strong, and they've lost 4 heroes. Tomato immediately stunned up here from the Remnant. I mean, you got Roche, but at what cost?
Yeah, no. it's way too costly. It's way too costly. I mean, they tunnel vision the Prophet, but you know, at the end of the day, you gotta work with what you have. And it looks like they're gonna get even the 5th one. No survivors.
Yeah, he's stuck inside 5 brambles where there's nowhere to escape here on Hellscream. He has to stand his ground, and Mickey will claim, I want to say, the first Rampage of the event.
Who could have guessed? You know, Rampage, Mickey, and Nature's Prophet, like...
It was written. Only a matter of time before we see them make the play for the high ground as we head back to live. Vacuum to cancel Boxy's TP. Tomato gonna do some more. Oh my gosh. The damage just absolutely deletes this puck. They get a shallow grade to try and buy some space here for Skem.
It's just too much.
That was ridiculous. They're gonna keep going, looking for Divine Llama on the high ground. Nisha cannot be stopped, man. That's the GG. They know it. It's just way too far behind. This game exploded out of control.
No, I mean, this is like... I mean, Liquid is coming in really strong in this tournament. Like, the drafts have been really good in both games. They're very confident with the picks. I mean, to be fair, they're getting what they like.